I knew they didn't want to hear my plea. A ghost within their grand cathedral walls. The saints looked down with eyes of cold decree, while silence echoed through the hallowed halls. I reached for hands that weren't there to hold, and found only the dampness and the cold. They never bothered to listen to my cry. A gypsy's prayer is wind against the stone. They watched the smoke ascend into the sky, and left me in the darkness all alone. It's clear I'm just an outcast in their sight, a shadow flickering before the light. I've taken years of hatred and abuse, while wearing chains they fashioned out of fear. They find for every lash a new excuse, and turn a deafened ear to every tear. And oftentimes I played by all their rules, the desperate compliance of the fools. But now the bells will toll a different tone, and they will know at last that I am through. I'll reclaim every spark they thought they owned, and turn the embers back upon the few. The pirates stack the torches in my hand, to burn the lies that desolate this land. Hellfire, dark fire, this fever burning deep within my skin, this burning desire to purge the world of all your hidden sin, to tear and rip the tapestry apart, and expose the rot inside your hollow heart. It was never my mistake or my design. I am not the one who needs to bear the blame. You drew the border and you crossed the line, and baptized every cruelty in my name. It is Judge Frollo in his high back chair, who wove the very trap that stripped us bare. A sick and dark obsession haunts his mind, a fever dream he calls a holy quest. He claims to seek the truth but remains blind, with a serpent coiled tightly in his chest. He's led us to this jagged, broken place, where hate is etched upon his stony face. It was written in the ink of his own pride, to set these pointless bloody hunts for ghosts, to force my people into holes to hide, while he commands his self-appointed feel complete. He twists the sacred words to fit his ends, to build a narrative where he is king. But justice is a fire that never bends. And listen to the song the shadows sing. The truth is rising from the soot and grime, to testify against his every crime. Your crimes won't go unpunished in the night. You trampled on the spirits of the poor, and thought your status made your evil right. You abandoned every soul you swore to save, and dug for us a deep and nameless his dance. You tried to justify the heavy charms. You tried to justify the heavy chains, and make up reasons for the hidden scars. But even stone remembers all the pain inflicted underneath the witness stars, to hide your own internal ugliness. You draped the world in sorrow and distress. What was it that you whispered in the dark? Protect me, Maria, from her siren spell. Sacrificial spark to send my soul into the depths of hell. But you're the one who built the iron cage, and now you'll face the turning of the page. Destroy Esmeralda was your final cry, and let her taste the fires of the pit. But look into the center of my eyes. I've stepped into the flames to be made whole, and vengeance is the only God I see. Frollo, you will get what you deserve. The end of every lie you had the nerve to serve. Hellfire.